Welcome guys, I'll be summarizing my trip to Burkina Faso in this video. If you are new and you love traveling, please do well to subscribe. To visit Ouagadougou or Ouaga as it's fondly called, there are different points one can take up from. But for this time, it's convenient and safer to travel from Lomé through the Sinkanse border. There has been a few security concerns around the Sahel at the moment, and this calls for caution when traveling around these places. Even during this trip, we had to stop at some points around Bitu and Sinkanse because the driver suspected some jihadists might have blocked the road. Visiting Ouagadougou from Lomé takes almost 18 hours. One thing you will notice on your arrival, if it's your first time, is the dry weather. Just take a look at this. As you can see here, most of the streets are untarred and dusty, even on this street where my Airbnb is located. Fortunately, I arrived this place that has a lake. Places around here are not very dusty like most of the places in town. I ran into this birthday party one of the afternoons. They possibly strategically displayed these plates to get the attention of visitors and passers-by. Anyways, it was a beautiful thing to have a taste of Burkinabe party jollof rice before leaving the venue. There are several places to visit for tourism here in Ouaga. The first of such on my list was Thomas Sankara's burial site, followed by his newly built Sankara Memorial. Even though his remains has been removed from this cemetery, I felt it was good visiting as I'm one of his admirers. This memorial was not here when I visited 4 years ago. It also feels good to know that aside from putting up this memorial, those that killed him have all been charged for their crimes. These crocodiles are not in Bazole. This is Ouaga. Bazole is famous for having pet crocs and is one of the sites to visit if you are contemplating visiting Burkina Faso. Okay, Longo. The touristic side of Loango is a sculpture site located in the Loango village. It's an open field museum with lots of sculptures and spans more than 10 hectares of land with different types of sculpture carved by different local and international artists. The next stop is the village artisanal Ouagadougou. This place houses over 500 different local artisans who create different things ranging from jewelry, clothes, arts, paintings and so on. During our time visiting this place, most of the artisans here forbade us from taking pictures. When asked why, they explained that they feared people might film these and then go back to recreate and sell art again. I was particularly excited when I got to this shop. Can you see all the musical instruments here? I had wanted to have a chat with the owner of the shop and even for him to play some of the musical instruments, but the gentleman in charge told me he was not available even after visiting a second time.
C'est quoi?
Ça là?
Oui.
Là, il n'y a même pas son nom en français. Ça c'est Chobal.
Chobal. Hey. Okay.
Chobal, il y a un autre qu'on appelle Gapal.
Gapal. Okay.
C'est son petit frère, c'est ça là.
Okay.
Now it's time to visit friends and more importantly have a taste of what they will offer. Musa had treated me with this.
So, c'est quoi dedans?
C'est lait.
Ouais.
Plus
tu
1000.
connais pas?
Tu connais 1000 en français?
C'est quoi ça?
Comment on dit ça en anglais? Don't DJ for me.
Millet.
Millet, okay.
We capped the whole experience with some fruits and hot tea. Later in the day, we had some acheke, potatoes, plantain, spaghetti and fish. It was very delicious. This tastes better than the acheke served in Abidjan. I also had to visit Uncle Boro. The very first time I visited Ouaga, he was the person who toured me around the city, and I felt I should visit and thank him for his kindness. It was awesome seeing him again.
No, the only one I dream. No, still the one I chase. Good love, still the one.
My journey to this place will not be complete without seeing what nightlife looks like. In the streets, nightlife there is zero. I did not see any activity. One of the nights, however, Usa and his friend Big and myself decided to go to see two clubs. Stress Out, as it's called, is one of the popular bars here, which happens to be on a major road. It was all busy and occupied. We could not even find a space to sit at the rooftop where most activities were happening. We also visited La Maison Blanche, which is at the outskirts of the town. It was not as busy and occupied as the first one. I had a good time here in Ouaga and I will plan to be back here very soon. Have you been to Ouaga? Do you have any experience you think is worth sharing? I would love to hear them on the comments. Thank you for watching and keep traveling.